my grandma because she is always kind to me. I am very thankful that I have her in my life because I cannot live without her. She always makes me laugh and tells jokes. She helps me with my chores and takes care of me when my parents go somewhere. We always have ice cream, cookies, any sweets we can find in the house. Sometimes I read with her and we talk about what we read. We also play games in the house like catch, volleyball, and badminton. In conclusion, I am very grateful to have my grandma in my life because she brings me joy and laughter. Happy birthday, Grandma.
I'm thankful for my grandmothers because they are amazingly sweet and have really blessed my life. First, from my mom's side of the family, is my Nana. Every single day I would go over to her house and read with her. After we read, she would give me a delicious treat, like ice cream and meat with crackers, and occasionally cookies. Her name was Mary Lynn Randall, and she was really kind and smiled often. She became confused sometimes, however, as she was old and had, and still does, the disease of Alzheimer's. But that just made good memories with her even more special. In autumn, she made delicious chicken noodle soup with my brother. I really miss her, as she is alive and healthy physically but not mentally, and is in the lockdown care home, where they do activities but never alone. One day, when she and I have both passed, I will see her again in heaven. Next, from my dad's side of our family line, is my grandma, who is named Mary Elizabeth Long. My grandmother was super sweet and always listened to what I wanted to say. For example, when I was about 8 years old, I told her I was going to count to 100. Now that I think of it, she probably did not want to sit and listen to a kid count to a high number, but she did anyways because she is my grandmother. I'd love to sit and tell her all that has happened these past 2 years, but I can't because God took her life 2 years ago. But that's okay, because right now she's having a better time in heaven than imaginable. Sometimes I wish I knew my grandfathers, but I do love my grandmothers, and that is enough for me.
I am so very grateful for my wonderful grandparents. They are always near to comfort me when I'm feeling down. We also spend a lot of time together having fun. They have taken me camping, boating, fishing, and even helped me catch my first fish. Once they even took my whole family to Arizona. My grandparents have been there before I can even remember. I love looking at the pictures of my grandparents and me. I can't think of one thing they wouldn't do for me if I asked. I am very grateful for my amazing grandparents. They have been and will continue to be there for me. I will cherish our time together forever.
I have much to be thankful for when it comes to grandparents. I have 4 that love me very much. My grandparents are very special to me for many reasons. I always enjoy visits with all of them. I love when they come to see me or I go to see them. When we go to Idaho, we plan a lot of fun things to do. My Fresno grandparents are always there for me to visit. I always know that they love me by how they take care of me. One of my favorite things about my grandparents is that they call me on my birthday. Sometimes for a treat, they'll come for my birthday. I know all of them pray for me and will always talk to me about Jesus. They encourage me spiritually and are good examples for me to look up to. They also make me feel special because they buy me things I need. I love my grandma, grandpa, grams, and grams.